Hey guys, they call me Marc Swagz, aka Party Animal number one, aka Jiggy Daddy, aka Girl Them Sugar, and we are live on Timeout Space Africa. Hi, so my name is Marcus Augustin Uchena. I'm an OAP Dream FM Enugu, programs manager for Dream FM Enugu and Prime Sports Radio. I'm also an events planner and curator for In the Yard with Swags. I'm a business owner, artist, hype man, and all of that. I think I started off being an OAP first. Never planned to be on radio, it was random. I'd gone to get a job for my friend who was a DJ, who I was managing at the time at the station, and the lady at the reception said she liked how I sounded and thought I should be on air. It's been a different story almost 13 years later.
You say you're a musician. How do you come up with ideas for your songs?
I mean, it's got to be from anything. Like, ideas of my songs are as random as random thoughts, moods. I don't plan it. Like, it just hits me. I'm like, this should be a song, this should be a bar, this should be in the verse. So I don't set out trying to make a particular type of record. Only a few times have I done that. So I can't really place how it comes. That's why we say when we do this music thing, it's a lot about channeling inner source or unexplained source, because we don't really know where this music comes from. We tell ourselves the truth. We're just a vessel. I feel like I'm a vessel that God uses to put sound out.
How has your style and sound evolved through the years?
I started off my music career with a group, the Party Animals, and in that period, started off as a sound system with just instrumentals and getting artists to jump on them. And then we started doing our own records, our own verses and hooks. And then we've evolved from, EDM to dancehall to Afrobeat to amapiano. And we've literally touched almost every genre. And at this phase of my career, I'm about to release my debut solo EP. I'm going solo for the first time. So it's like, this is the peak of evolution, if you'd asked me. So the whole new experience, I'm like in new waters and I'm enjoying every experience of it.
Tell us more about this EP you're about to release.
Jiggy Daddy EP is my debut solo EP, first solo tape. It's a hip-hop and three-step tape. I have hip-hop songs, Afrobeat and three-step songs in there. Basically, I'm just putting myself out there, like, introspectively about myself, what I'm about, what this whole Jiggy Daddy persona is about. But when it comes to a party, when it comes to talking about how I handle my business, or when it comes to my mood on the streets, you really understand where my head is when you listen to this tape. It's why it's called Jiggy Daddy. It's almost like a self-titled tape of my persona, the Jiggy Daddy. So I'm super excited to share this, with the world. I can't wait. Just a few weeks away.
Are there any collaborators on this EP project?
Well, yes, I have a few names in there. I have Quincy, I have Aguero Banks, and I have a guy I just met recently, but he's absolutely amazing. G6DK is in there. And then Conga percussionist Ima Drums also. Those are the collaborations you have on the tape.
How do you choose collaborators for your projects?
To be honest, at this point in my career, it's basically about what we get in the studio. It's just about creating the art. So if we connect, I connect to your creative process, I connect to what you do. I think like what I do and what you do can go well together. That's how we make a record.
Can you share any memorable experience while collaborating with another artist?
And it's all memorable. Every single experience is unique in its own way because every artist has their own creative process, and when they open that up to you, it's just beautiful. Recording with Quincy on this tape was us locked in for months, creating and we must have created together over 20 songs, 20 features, and we had to just pick a few that could be on my tape, could be on his tape also. That lock-in period was tangible for me.
How do you think the Nigerian entertainment industry has evolved in recent years, and what role do you see yourself playing in it?
The game, as I like to call it. I mean, the game has evolved. We are in the best times now. We're international now. Afrobeat to the world is the era that we're in. It's not just Afrobeat, it's the African sound, the Nigerian sound. There's so many sounds out here. And I feel while the Nigerian music game is going international, not everybody's benefited from it yet. It hasn't touched all regions. And what we're trying to do is to contribute our part, our voice, our platforms to ensure that even sounds from the Southeast are also appreciated. And we've been able to, with my time, in the game, contribute to the picking of the career of a lot of people who are now at the top of the game through our platforms. And that's what we're proud. That's what I think I've contributed so far, both in the sound and supporting other artists.
What do you believe are the biggest challenges facing Nigerian artists today, and how can we overcome them?
There are a couple of them. Funding, critical problem. It's almost impossible to get funding as an artist if you don't have the numbers yet. It's almost impossible to get the numbers if you don't have the funding. It's a crazy rat race, feel me? That's a big challenge for a lot of people. I wish you had more investors coming to the game and support. I wish you had better distributors. Distribution that actually really cares about what the artist is doing, the crafts. A lot of these new age distributors just take your music and put it out there without doing nothing. Even back in the day, in the Alaba era, we had distributors like Alaba guys. They take your CD and they market it. You feel me? They market the CD and make sure people actually got to hear the record. But these distributors just get the songs and put them on the DSPs and it's over. That's the sad part. To market it. I know the artist has a responsibility of promoting, but it's a shared responsibility between the artist and the distributor. So if we had responsible distributors and artists that could step up to the occasion with better funding, the game would be a lot different.
What's your advice for upcoming Nigerian artists looking to break into the international space and the Nigerian music space at large?
I think let's focus on our space, right? Let's focus on fully harnessing the Nigerian music space. And it's just natural. We're a country of over 200 million people. And if you're the better part of 200 million people think you're doing the right thing, then the world is going to know. So if you can get Nigeria, you can get the world. I think that's the way everybody else has found the way to break out of Nigeria. So start with your own little space, start with your city, harness your city, then move on to the bigger space, the region, then harness the country. And international is just by the corner, you feel me?
What drives your passion for music and performance?
Man, I've been on the road since I was like 12, 13. So I don't know anything else. This is all I know. Creative industry in different capacities, be it music, acting, anything creating, you feel me? What I've been doing all my life, dancing, whatever. So like this is just, it's me. It's the fuel that drives me.
Favorite Nigerian music of all time?
That's a hard one, bro. I need to think because there's so many. Favorite, Jimmy Jar, Two-Face, Ella Joe Mode 9, Style.
Perfect choice. Go-to music genre when you're creating content?
Hip-hop.
Most inspiring moments in your career so far?
Which of the careers? Man, it's just crazy. Which it would be? I don't even know, man. Most inspiring moments in my career? Yeah, Finofest. And I can't remember what the Fino Fest it was, but it was my first time hosting a show with over 20,000 people. I feel like after I did that, I just passed the roof. Like nothing scared me anymore.
Best advice you've received so far in your career?
No, this is how it goes. Start where you are, do what you can. Yeah, that's it. And that was given to me by my former boss. She said I should start where I was and do what I can. And if you do that every day, you'd have great impact.
Dream collaboration?
Burner Boy.
We know you host show. Tell us about the show you host in NOB.
I host a ton of shows, but the most talked about one is In the Yard with Swagz. In the Yard is a rave, an outdoor rave. Usually was a monthly experience, but now I'm making it a bi-monthly experience, so twice a month, where we'll try to bring people from different classes of life, proper rave energy, put them in one room with the best DJs and hype men, and create an ecstatic environment. And we've done this for 2 years counting now. Super proud of that achievement. I have a team of people I work with that also make this attainable. My partners, Akubana and the Alternatives. I think In the Yard is the ultimate turn-up experience, and it's a way to understand what turn-up culture in Enugu and the Southeast really feels like. I think it was an evolution of my other parties, because I've been doing parties from the Smell of House party in 2015 to alternative house parties. So usually it was house parties, pool parties, house parties. So I like to have a tightly knit community for my parties. This community became so large that we had to take it outside, and we created a yard party, and that's where it came from. It was just bound to happen. The market demanded that we expanded what we were doing, and we did that.
Apart from your projects that you have at hand, the In the Yard and your EP, do you have any other thing coming soon?
Yes, my business is active. Jiggy Daddy Roast and Grills. We make the best shawarma, the best burger in the city, fresh juice, smoothies. Don't forget, but Jiggy Daddy Roast and Grills. And that was one of the projects I started this year. There's a bunch of stuff that we're working on. Most importantly, it's the events, the parties, the music, the business. Wagwan gang, they call me King Swagz, party animal number one. Big Timeout Space Africa, big mountain, you get me?